Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back at the desk with some cider to try. About keeping up the theme from the last video of Newton Court. We did the Perry, the Panting Partridge, which was pretty good. It was the residual, the bubbles were a bit big, force carbonated for me. You know, I've been really picky, and once the acidity had dissipated, the residual sugar left on my palate felt confectionery and fake. But actually, the juice underneath, top. I thought it was good. I really did. This is not a Perry though. This is a cider. It's their Farmhouse Scrumpy. Farmhouse Scrumpy. This is 7.4%. What does it say on the back? It says, this cider is a traditional strong dry farmhouse cider stored in oak barrels on the farm over winter. The old-fashioned saying is you never top the barrel until you've heard the cuckoo. Tap the barrel until you've heard the cuckoo. I've heard that actually before. In fact, I think I was at Ross and Y, and the guy there, Jonathan, is it Jonathan? God, I can't remember. And we were stood outside, and we heard a cuckoo, and he said, first one of the year, we should tap a barrel. Literally, that's what happened. I'm not making it up. We use mixed organic cider fruit from our ancient orchards to bring a complex, strong flavour. Food match, spring roast lamb, stinky cheese, traditional ploughman. Stinky cheese, don't go stinky cheese. Go cheddar, baby. Go cheddar. Scrumpy is very much associated with the West Country. The West Country is associated with cheddar. Traditional drink, traditional cheese, go for a proper farmhouse cheddar. That's what I would do. Any cheese you fancy, if you like cheese. I mean, if you've got a cheese in this hand you like, and a drink in this hand you like, how about a time can you actually be having? Really? First world problem, you know. Anyway, I would go cheddar though, something like that. Or a hard cheese. I think hard cheese generally, basically. But whatever you like. There's no rules. Don't listen to me. Right, let's open it. It doesn't say what the varietals are in this, unfortunately. I might try and find out. Oh, there's this little graphic on the back again. Had it on the Perry as well. Sharp, sweet, tannin. So sharp has got 2 out of 5. Tannin, 4 out of 5. Ooh, big boy. Sweet, 1 out of 5. Which I wish they'd had on the Perry. Why am I putting it over there? We'll open it. Pop. Whee. Sorry, that was going to spill onto my computer keyboard. And I couldn't allow that. So I had to do something about it. I'm sorry if that disgusted you. But there you go. It's live TV. It's not live TV. It's not TV. It's not a show. It's me in a bedroom with a, you know. Anyway, let's pour it out. So obviously force carbonated. Obviously, if it was a traditional Farmhouse Scrumpy, it wouldn't be fizzy. It'd be flat. Wouldn't it? You know what? I think there might have been a bit of Perry left in that glass. I'm doing these tastings back to back. I'm going to neck this. Forgive me. This is going well, isn't it? I think there's some Perry left in the glass, which would have completely skewed the whole thing. That's another thing about forced carbonation. Just necking that one little bit, I'm now full of gas. Yeah, too much carbonation. Too much. It's too much. It masks flavour and it makes you just gassy. It's unnecessary, folks. Right, let's try again. So, do we have colour? We got colour. Yeah, it's deep gold. Almost getting into amber, that. But I want to say it's deep gold. Yeah, it's bordering on amber. Yeah, deep gold bordering on amber. Which we like. We like amber. Let's give it a sniff. Subtle nose. A really subtle nose. Oh, there's some life coming into it now. It says sharp. So we're going to assume this is primarily bittersweets in this. It's an assumption. I don't know. But it's got high tannin, relatively low acidity. But it is a blend, so it could have all sorts in there. Oh, I'm burping now. This is exactly why, and one of the reasons why I'm not into the really fizzy stuff. I wish I could have given this a good shake and then let it sit for a bit, get some of the carbon dioxide out of it, and then, you know, tried it. I mean, what am I getting? It's really subtle. I am getting kind of like a cider apple character, like an aged, you know, cider apple character, ethylene. I think is the gas. When I talk about sweated apples sitting in a barn or a shed aging, the gas that comes off that makes them ripen, ethylene it is, and I assume that's what that sweated apple character is that I always think of when I smell it. Yeah, really subtle. Maybe a hint of like sort of burnt sugar, caramel, toffee, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, honeycomb. Anyway, let's try it. Okay. Tannin. Yeah, there's tannin. Not brutal though. It has tannin 4 out of 5. I don't know. Sharp 2. Yeah, I'd go along with that. It has some acidity. It's not really acid. Sweet. Yeah. It says 1. It's like dry. It's medium dry to dry, I would suggest. It has got some sweetness in it. If you have like a bone dry cider, this would taste quite sweet next to it, I think. But comparatively, it's not too bad. A little bit of leatheriness on the back. Yeah, getting some leatheriness on the tongue from the tannin as well. So that's a hard tannin. Very delicate for a scrumpy, I've got to say. I'm sort of getting on the palate what I got on the nose. It's like sort of hint of toffee, edged apple character with a hint of toffee about it. Apple skin character. Yeah, those are the main things I'm getting. There's other subtleties, a bit of minerality to it. It's quite delicate. It's all right. It's not bad actually. I like the fact it's got the tannin. If it didn't have the tannin, it would be very one-dimensional. But that tannin actually brings quite a lot to it. Gives it structure. Gives it a bit of bitterness, which is quite good with that sort of subtle sweetness as well. Yeah, it's solid. Too fizzy for me though. I have to say, way too fizzy. And 7.4, wow, it does not feel 7.4. And it could be 7.9 because it can go half percent up or down. You've got like 1% wiggle room, so you can go 0.5% up, 0.5% down. And usually it'll go down rather than up, because if you go up, it makes people go, oh, do I want to drink something that's that strong? And also, the tax changes. Like once it gets to 8.5, it'll change. So you'll over 8.5, I forget. But you'll see a lot of ciders that are like 8.4, 8.5. That's probably because they're slightly over that, but they've gone 0.5% down just to get out of the tax bracket where they have to pay more. It's organic, good, you know, licensed organic. Most of the people that I buy cider from are organic, whether they're licensed organic or not, simply because that's where you get the best fruit. You hand pick, you don't use pesticides, you don't spray, you don't do any of that stuff. You know, your orchards are self-managing in many of those, in many ways, and so it's non-interventionist. But they're small, so they don't want to pay God knows how much to the Soil Association to say we're organic. I mean, actually, bigger companies tend to do it because they can afford to do it. Smaller companies can't. So there's lots of organic cider, which isn't labelled organic, you know. So yeah, organics, same with cheese. I take it with a pinch of salt. It's nice that they're making the effort. I don't care that much. I care more about the producer than whether it's got an organic label on it or not. But it's cool. It's good for customers to at least know this is organic, isn't it? There you go, yeah. I mean, it's a delicate Farmhouse Scrumpy. It's not a bad cider at all, but it is too fizzy for me. And it's very delicate for a Scrumpy. However, it's got tannin. A lot of commercial ciders don't have tannin at all. In fact, most commercial ciders don't have it at all. So the fact that it's got that is a good thing, I think. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. There you go. Get some. Try it. Newton Court Farmhouse Scrumpy. Thank you for joining me at this desk. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.